everyone, this video is going to show you how to take apart and clean your regulator. The reason I'm doing this today is because I had beer go through my gas line and into my regulator, which was infecting my beers. Here you can see some beer splatter and residue on this piece and also on this piece as well. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so here's an exploded view of my regulator. At the bottom left here, this is where the gas lines connect, really self-explanatory. My regulator came with these blue gas lines. I'm gonna switch them out with these clear gas lines. That way, if beer ever does go back into my gas lines, I should know really quickly because I'll be able to see it. The reason I detached the gauges from the main unit is because I want to just soak this whole thing. So again, there's all the beer residue in there. I just want to soak this whole thing and get it clean. I think the real portion that you guys are going to care about is this right here. So let me show you that. This is the portion that's going to flex and let gas, I think, go through your regulator. This nut unscrews. I'm going to keep it screwed right now. So this is just a couple pieces, and you'll want to wash this piece as well. These are the only two pieces that I'm going to clean. So this will sit right in here. Okay. And then there's a spring that goes on top of that nut. And then there's this little UFO looking thing. That's going to sit right here on top of your spring. And then this might vary from regulator to regulator, but my cap, it just goes right on top and it screws in. So you can see the threading down there. Some regulators will have 4 screws that will go in here and then screw into this base unit. And then after that, all you have left is this key that you turn to adjust the pressure. So it's that easy. So taking it apart will just be the opposite. Key, cap, UFO thing, spring, and then the I don't know what you call that, but that's really it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to soak this in some sanitizer and maybe give it a good scrub. I'm going to let it dry really well before I put it back together. Hey everyone, there's a few more things that I want to mention before I go. The first thing I thought was pretty self-explanatory, but the gas line is going to go from here to your ball or pin lock, and then you'll also want to include your hose clamps. One thing I'm going to do in my setup, which I don't have with me today, is I'm going to order and install check valves on my gas line that will prevent anything from going the opposite direction through the tubing, through the gas tubing. It'll only allow gas to go one way through the gas tubing. The other thing I wanted to mention is that everything here, before I disassembled it, was very tightly assembled. It took a lot of muscle to get it off. So when I reassemble this, I'm probably going to take it to my garage and put it in a vise and really tighten it down. They're not using any plumber's tape, it doesn't look like, or any type of thread locker or anything like that. So I'm just going to make sure I get it really nice and tight. And the last thing I want to mention is when you are done reassembling this, you'll probably want to hook it up to your gas tank and then spray it with soapy water and let the gas flow, and make sure you have everything very tight and there's no leaks. Okay, that's all I have. Thanks for watching, guys.